Hi everyone, in this video I am going to show you the best AI content writer that creates unique SEO optimized content that dominates the first pages of Google. You're going to be able to scale your content marketing effectively and efficiently using this AI software. Now, forget all the high-priced freelancers that you might hire on sites like Fiverr and all the other outsourcing sites that are out there. There's tons of them. I've been using a content writer on Fiverr for outsourcing my content writing. A lot of it these days, and I have a few good writers on Fiverr. They do a good job. Don't get me wrong, but the drawbacks of that is you got to wait three days up to a week to get your content back, and I find myself doing a lot of editing that takes me a few hours, adding all the pictures, doing all the SEO for your blog post, adding the keywords, descriptions, and just prettying everything up. Where they may have made mistakes, you got to change words, so it's time consuming. I do like it. It saves me a lot of time, but it gets expensive. Obviously, the more content that you're ordering on a weekly or a monthly basis. So what I'm going to show you right here is a great alternative, and it's actually better than any of the freelancers that I hire on Fiverr as far as the readability of the content goes and all the SEO. This is going to save you a ton of time, and I absolutely love this software, and I'm going to be using this a lot on my new blog that I'm launching in the next month. I'm going to be using a lot of this. That's how well I like this software. I highly recommend it. And before I dive into it and show you exactly what it is, there's going to be a link below where you're going to get 20% more post credits to try this out for yourself if you do think that it can help you and your business to scale your content marketing. This is perfect for affiliate marketers, bloggers, obviously, or if you run a digital marketing agency and you're creating content for customers, this is going to help speed up the process dramatically. So with that being said, let me dive in here and show you a few articles that this created. And the software I am talking about is called Content at Scale. And I am going to show you some of the content here that it created, how impressed I am with this software, and why I will be using it going forward, and why I think this is the best AI content writing software on the market, hands down. But first, let's dive in here. This is one I created for a test. It's called the Best Fish Finder for Pontoon Boats, a buying guide. I want to see what kind of buying keyword article that this software could create, and this is what it created for me. You got the word count right here, close to 2,000 words, 1,854 words. Paragraphs, 51. It tells you how much media is in there, like a YouTube video, whatever. Headings, 11. And here's your SEO checklist. Title is optimal length. Title includes primary keyword. Meta includes primary keyword. Meta is optimal length. URL includes primary keyword. First paragraph includes primary keyword. A subheading includes primary keyword. Now, the primary keyword twice in the first 4 paragraphs. If you want to do that yourself, you can always go in there and edit it. It's not a big deal. It takes a few seconds to do that. You can get a green check mark there. And then primary keyword after last subheading. Periods at the end of long list items. So you can go through there and check out the long list items. Make sure your period's in the right spots. Outbound links exist. Paragraphs are 3 sentences or less. Featured image plus media added. You can do that when you go to WordPress, and you can add your featured image and all that cool stuff. Placeholder images replaced. No images within the first or last 3 paragraphs. Table of contents in place. And then there's a click to tweet added. Some of the articles are getting these click to tweet button, which is really cool. Some are not. It's pretty much, I guess, what your content revolves around. But you can see it's all... There's a whole SEO optimized checklist here. Tells you the words, paragraphs, headings. It tells you everything. There's a brief here. And there's a review that tells you how unique the article is. I think this article is 98% unique. It's almost 100% unique. Now, the best part of this software that I've found with content at scale is how readable it is. I've tried a lot of AI content software out there, and a lot of it I'll use like to get, backlinks or something. You're trying to get a backlink. The content doesn't have to be perfect, but you can edit it a little bit and it can be passable, and you don't care too much in that regard. But as far as publishing something on your own blog, I got to make sure my content's top notch. It's readable. The headings are where they are. The keywords are where they are. And it helps people. That's what having a blog is all about. You want to help, the visitor to your blog answer a specific question, or give them, the best buyer's guide, for example, like this one is, and, help them solve a problem in one way, shape, or form. So I have a problem publishing any kind of AI content on my blog, except this one. This one is really good, and I'm going to show you why, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to use it on my personal blog to scale my content, especially with my second blog that I'm just starting out. Okay, let me read this to you, and I can show you exactly how good this is. This was created in 5 minutes. Literally 5 minutes. I put the keywords in. Inside the dashboard here, all you do is put your keywords in, create a project. I'm not going to go through that because it's so simple. Anyone can do it. It's not complicated whatsoever. Put your keywords in, whatever you're trying to rank for or whatever you're going after. And you add some tags and it generates. Then it says generate article. You click the generate article button and it came up with this. And like I said, 5 minutes. And here's how it reads. Once again, the title of this post is the best fish finder for pontoon boats, a buying guide. Are you searching for the best fish finder for pontoon boats that money can buy? Great, then you are in the right place. But first things first, you need to know exactly what to look for when finding the perfect fish finder for your pontoon boat. First and foremost, you need to think about what kind of features are going to be most important to you. Do you want a fish finder that's easy to use, or do you prefer something with more bells and whistles? Once you've decided on that, then it's just a matter of finding a model within your budget range. It's also important not to forget about portability, since pontoon boats aren't exactly known for being small vessels. You'll want something compact enough so that it doesn't take up too much space or add too much weight down low where it could potentially affect your boat's performance. And finally, don't forget accessories. A lot of times fish finders will come with GPS capabilities built right in, but if yours doesn't, be sure to grab yourself a handheld GPS unit as well so you can easily mark hot spots and navigate. Table of contents already set up for you inside this, which is awesome, for SEO purposes. Here's the first heading here it came up with. Best fish finder for pontoon boats, a buying guide. If you're in the market for a fish finder for your pontoon boat, there are a few things you want to keep in mind. First, you'll need to decide if you want a portable or a permanently mounted unit. Portable fish finders are less expensive and can be moved from boat to boat, but they're not as durable as permanently mounted units. Next, you'll need to decide what type of transducer you want. Transducers emit sound waves that bounce off of fish and other underwater objects, and then the fish finder interprets those waves to give you a reading on the depth and location of the fish. There are two main types of transducers, flush mount and transit mount. And you can read here on your screen how well put together this is. Literally, whenever I've used another AI software, I got to edit a lot of content. This, like I said, is better than what my freelance writers on Fiverr would do. Like I said, I'm editing a lot of their stuff. They do a good job, but I'm editing a lot. This content that Content at Scale produces, I'm not going to be doing much, if any, editing. This is literally, you can publish as is, which is amazing. So this is definitely the best AI tool I have used on the market, bar none. And here's some other things I'm going to show you through this article here. Headings in place. There's lists here. It says a flush mount, transit mount. Talks about it. There's a key takeaway. Look at how cool this is. When choosing a fish finder for a pontoon boat, consider whether you want a portable or permanently mounted unit, what type of transducer you want, and what features you need. How we built this list of the best fish finders for pontoon boats. All your keywords are inside your headings for SEO purposes. And you can go through here for all the stuff I'm not reading. You can read it yourself to see, to verify how good this is. I haven't touched this at all. This is what came exactly from the Content at Scale software that the AI created. Another key takeaways in there. What to look for when purchasing a fish finder for your pontoon boat. Here are a few things to look for when making your purchase. And then they even got lists built in. There's 5 of them here. Or 3 here. And then choose one that can be mounted on the side of your pontoon boat for best results. 2 here. Another key takeaway. The 5 best fish finders for pontoon boats. And these highlighted right here from Grammarly. I have Grammarly installed on my computers. There's nothing wrong with them. But you see the color things here? It's just Grammarly trying to edit it. So that's not a big deal here. And then you got facts in relation to the best fish finder for pontoon boats. They even got a fact sheet at the end of every blog post for better SEO. Can you use a portable fish finder on a pontoon boat? And it answers the question. Yes, you can use a portable fish finder on a pontoon boat. Where do you mount a fish finder on a pontoon boat? There is no definitive answer to this question, as it depends on the specific fish finder model and the layout of the pontoon boat. However, a good rule of thumb is to mount the fish finder near the front of the boat so that you have a clear view of the water ahead. What is the best and easiest fish finder to use? The best and easiest fish finder to use for pontoon boats is the Lowrance HDS7 Gen model. What is a good fish finder for a boat? And it goes on to tell you that, and then there's a conclusion. Now, what I do when I'm publishing this on my blog post is I'd go through here, like a conclusion right here. I put my keywords in the conclusion. I put like conclusion on the whatever it is, 7 best fish finder for pontoon boats. I'd have my keywords there, and I might add a little bit to it to make it a little bit more, in my voice. And I'd go through, just certain sections of this article. Like I said, it's good to go as is. It reads. I'm super impressed at how well this reads and how SEO optimized it is. It's going to save a lot of marketers and affiliates, bloggers, whatever you happen to be, or if you have your own agency, it's going to save you a ton of time. But I'd go through here. Maybe when it starts off, you can put it in your own voice a little bit. Even though this is great. Are you searching for the best fish finder for pontoon boats that money can buy? Great that you're in the right place. And then you see you got your keywords in the first sentence here, which is excellent for SEO. That's what you want to do. But you can just go through it. And like I said, it's publishable as is, but I'd add my own voice to certain aspects of it. Make it a little bit longer if possible. And, just add a little bit. You don't got to do a lot. Maybe 500, a couple hundred words in your own voice, up to 500, whatever you want to do or how creative you want to get. And then you can publish it on your blog. But like I said, you can publish them as is, and they're great. But that's just what I'm going to do. I'm going to add a little to them and, personalize them a little more. And the AI is going to help me speed up the process where I don't have to hire these, I can slow down on hiring the freelance writers and use this to get more content out and to grow my business, to scale my content marketing. What this software was designed to do. Definitely the best on the market. Once again, it's called Content at Scale. You're going to be super impressed with it. Try it out. There's a link below where you're going to get 20% more post credits. It's going to be directly below this video in the video description box or in the upper right-hand corner of the video itself. And I'm going to end this video on, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this answers some of your questions on, the best AI software tool out there to help you scale your content marketing that actually does a good job, that's readable, where you're not going to do a ton of editing, and that anyone would be happy to publish blog posts on their blog from the content that this generates. There are some new updates to this, and it's just getting better and better as time goes on. which is amazing because it's already really good. But yeah, check it out for yourself. Get on their email list and learn more about it. Like I said, links below. And check this out for yourself. You're going to be pleasantly surprised at how it could scale your content marketing and grow your business from going from one, maybe you're doing one blog post a month to you might be able to do 30 to 40 blog posts a month. And this is going to help you save a lot of time and money in the process. So thanks for watching. Hit that like button. I'd appreciate it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you in my next video.